like that. This is Sean. We're on a job this morning in Greensboro, and we've got a house here. This is a new purchase, but there's a lot of water in their basement, or in the crawl space, and so we are replacing the patio, making it bigger, and putting a barrier of concrete and some channel drain across the back here. So let's take a look. Instead of just replacing the patio, we're going to make it bigger as well. So she has the concrete guys are demoing that patio right now, that old patio. And I was saying, we're going to replace the concrete in there, but we're also going to give her a bigger patio. So she's sort of getting something for her money, so to speak, having to replace that concrete. So I've got my dump truck here for the dirt. Harvey's got his truck there for the concrete. And I've got to take off today early, and I'll be back, but I brought my car with me, so that's my little Saturn. It's got 275,000 miles on it, and it tows just fine. The concrete guys finished with their tear out, so we're going to do about 5 feet of concrete across here as a barrier with a channel drain somewhere right in here. And then once you get to the sliding door and the entry door, we're going to do a patio across here. And so because she had to replace this concrete, and because the concrete that was here before you couldn't really do anything with, I asked her if she wanted to extend it a little bit and get a patio out of it at the same time. So she was really pleased with that. So we'll get that done. And the concrete guys were worried about the weather, so only Tony showed up. So they're going to form it up when they've got some more help, when the other guys want to work. So we're here doing the drainage portion of it. We'll stub out here somewhere and figure out what's going to happen with the channel drains and whatnot, but this part should be pretty straightforward, catching these 2 gutters on the side and taking it down there to the drainage basin. And you can see how much water hangs out back here. So that's what we're here correcting. Yep.
I remember him did the same thing she was about to run into with you.
What's that?
In the neighborhood. Bingo was her name, oh! Cross cam on video. I here seen you.
Yep, that's okay. What happened?
Getting that out of the way.
Oh, I see.
Fix her up right.
Look at that.
Way.
This is perforated.
Oh yeah?
No wonder they had so many problems here.
Yeah.
They were sending the gutter water into a perforated pipe. So they're just sending it straight underground. You never want to do that.
That's terrible. Alright, I went at it forever.
Alright, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Is that it right there? You got any follow in that thing?
It looks like it's flying.
Full bubble.
That's what I was about to say. It looks like it's flying. I'd pick up at that Y a little bit.
Why?
Just a little bit.
Why?
Just so you make sure
Why?
if we do have any problems, we done had it
Why?
worked out before we got there.
Alright, we'll pick it up just a little bit.
Okay. You know what I mean? You might as well if you're gonna, before we get to there and be like,
Yep.
dang, I wish we didn't. Then be
Yep.
back here doing it again.
Yep, it's free back here.
Mm-hmm.
That's half a bubble right there.
Yeah, I'll try that right there and see what you got.
Got a half a
Half a
bubble.
bubble? Man, that's what you want right there.
We got this gutter cut right there. We got that stubbed out for the channel drain, waiting for concrete. And we just got this gutter caught. So we got great fall going down, and we're going to be heading right down to the drainage ditch, or the drainage basin right there. So let's get this done. Alright.
This place got water?
Yeah. We are down here at the drainage basin. We were going to core into it, but we've got a gas line right there. So we didn't really want to dig too deep in there. Plus, we had a lot of fall coming down here. So we've got a half a bubble or better on everything out here. So there's a full bubble right there. So we should be flying down through here. So I always set the pipe a little bit, set it back inside the curb, so if a car rubs against it, it won't damage the pipe. So Corey's going to work on getting that concreted in. I'm going to get this covered up.
Still got to put it on.
We are just about finished with this portion of the drainage work. So we still have to set the channel drain, but we're waiting for the concrete guys. So there's our outfall. And so that corner was cracked a little bit on the concrete on this pad here, kind of like that right there. So Corey got it all filled in. He got it brushed out really nicely. The pipe is set back in the curb, so if a car bumps against it, it won't hurt the pipe. So that pipe will gush when it rains. All that water coming out of there will be water that's no longer a problem. We are back on this job. The concrete guys came up today and formed up, and so I'm over here. It's about 5:45. I'm trying to get this channel drain set so they can pour in the morning. So we've got a piece of 10-foot channel that's going to go right here. It's got about an eighth of a bubble maybe going this way. So we're going to take this pipe across here. And this is where we stubbed out yesterday. And so we're going to connect into that. And then we're going to take another piece of channel, another 10 foot, and come across here and Y into this. So we got our two channels going into here. We're going to be catching this gutter across and then across the channel drain, and it'll keep on heading down there. But I wanted to show you the pipe they used. Well, you can't see it here, but look what happens to this corrugated pipe. It just fills up with mud. But this is the pipe they used. They used a perforated pipe, so it's got little slits in it. And you never ever want to take water that's already in a pipe and send it into a pipe, a perforated pipe. This is trying to act like a diffuser, but it's already underground. All that water is just piling up in this pipe and then spilling out of these holes. So that's the absolute worst thing you can do, is to take gutter water and send it underground next to your foundation. So we're going to install a quality pipe. This is a Schedule 40 smooth wall, and so all that water is going to go. It's going to have a path of least resistance, and it's going to go right out to the curb. Alright, we got this gutter caught right here. So that's going through solid all the way across here, uninterrupted. And then this channel drain is going to start by a blind end here. And so it's going to go across. The channel's got ever so slight amount of fall. And this pipe has got a decent amount of fall. There's a good quarter bubble right there. And this little pipe here has got about 3/4 of a bubble right there, and then we're back to 3/4 of a bubble going down here, so we're heading on down the way there. So this system is going to flow really well in carrying that water out of here. We are back on this job. The concrete's cured and we're getting the air conditioner hooked back up, so let's take a look. So we caught this gutter going under here. Our channel's all set. We're getting the tape pulled off of it. And we're getting the air conditioner set back up today. The heating and air guy's here. So we've got to finish grading this out a little bit. It rained. Get some trash cleaned up. Get this filled back in with dirt. And get all this cleaned up and seeded and strawed, and we'll be done with this job. It's a good looking channel.
You don't like being on the internet. Put me on the internet.
You're already on the internet.
It steals his soul.
You're already on the internet.
Put me on the internet. The government will find out where it's at. The government will find it. Oh yeah.
Take a look. We got our form boards pulled up. They're over there in a pile. We got to get those loaded on the truck. And I just need to pull a little bit of dirt up against this concrete and finish up with that area over there. And we'll be finished with this job. So I've got the mini skid today and my land plane and bucket. I just finished grading this out and I brought the wrong camera mount, so I couldn't show you that when I was doing it. But we got this all pretty much graded up to the concrete, and we also extended out this condensate line. It was leaking right there and it was kind of back grading, so we also anchored it down. And what that did is that brought it down, so now it's draining out of here. So that's just a, you know, just it was there. We had the fittings. So now we're just getting things seeded and strawed, and we will be finished finally with this job. So the homeowner's really happy, and she even told us that she just bought this place, and so she's had a lot of contractors out here doing stuff, flooring and whatnot, and she said that our group was the most professional of all the contractors she had out here working, and so she was really happy. Not only that, but we fixed her drainage problems, but we also gave her this patio, and so now she can enjoy this beautiful backyard. So she's happy.
Look at the water coming out of it already.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
We're gonna have enough straw?
I think so.
We got 2 more bales.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm back out here. It's been probably a week or so, and it's been raining this morning, so I wanted to zip over here and take a look. So that's all water that was landing in her backyard and had no way to get out of the backyard and the side yard. And now we've given that water a path of least resistance through the pipe out here to the street where it's no longer a problem.